Obidence one.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Another beautiful day. Welcome to Breakfast with Bam. We got another special edition for y'all this morning. As you can see to my left, man, I got my brother Eric over here sitting with me, man. He came, dropped by, have breakfast with Bam. Bike life.
Bike life in the
Bike life. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, y'all already know, man, how we do. We get them pots rattling and we get them conversations started. You understand? So, before we dive into my brother, man, I just want to let y'all know a little bit about BamRawDiet.com. All episodes will be brought to you by BamRawDiet.com. If you haven't heard, we're all natural, #1 grain-free pet food, laboratory tested, AFCO and FDA approved, so everything is totally safe. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about the FDA report about the kibble. Just to let you know, man, we stand alone from that. Like, we don't fall up under those categories. We make sure all our products are all natural and safe for your pets and are what we say they are. All right, enough of that. Just to let everybody know that. So, yeah, man, I got my brother Eric in here, Bike Life. Definitely the best I've seen at doing what he's doing. So I'm gonna turn it over to Eric, man, and we'll get into a few little questions and answers. But I'm gonna turn it over to my brother and let him give you a little insight about what it is he does.
family. Good morning. This is Eric Gonzalez from Bike Life. I'm honored to be here and to be considered one of the best. It's definitely an honor. I'm a humble individual. I feel like I'm one of the best, but not the best. But who knows? I'll let the public speak for me. But yeah, Bike Life. I've been in the game for over 20 years. For many years, I had an idea of creating an LA fitness concept for dogs, and that's where the indoor training facilities came about. In 2016, I opened up the first facility in Hialeah. After several months of founding that location, I decided to split partnerships. Wound up opening up a new facility independently with some other investors. And after about 2 years in that endeavor, due to lease agreements and change of price and what have you, I'm in my third location right now, and we're in the North Miami Beach district, and it's going fairly well. The vision and the goal is very simple. What I would like to do, and that being said, anybody out there that can appreciate what we do in the dog game, especially educating the dogs, what I would like to do is I would like to consume the East Coast with several Bike Life facilities. That's really the goal. I'm an East Coast baby. Born in Jersey, worked my way all the way down to Miami, been in Miami for over 30 years. So this would be the home base. But the idea is to be able to open up a facility maybe in Atlanta, let's go up to Carolinas, maybe Virginia, what have you, all the way up to Jersey, New York, or what have you. I don't want to do what a lot of traditional trainers do, which is what they have is they have fields. And when you have fields, you got to go to the homestead districts or what have you. I'm a city baby, so I want to be in the middle of the city. So my heartbeat is to have indoor training facilities. When you go there, basically what you're looking at is a facility that looks like an indoor park. And so that's pretty much the idea. And so what we would like to do is, if there's any investors out there, and seriously, serious inquiries only, we have some numbers in place where you can come alongside myself and become a partner according to whatever facilities you would like to invest in. One of the things that I like to let know when we're dealing with this, an investor doesn't only drop money and kind of just leaves it alone. What we really need is investors that have knowledge or what have you in the market and help us in the marketing. Because my involvement is very keen in that, I'm bringing experience, I'm bringing the layout, I'm bringing all of that, but I'm involved on a day-to-day basis. And the idea is to build teams to continue to run these facilities. So I'm doing my part, and what we're needing from investors is basically investors that are willing, to get down in dirt. And if you may not be willing to pick up dog poop or what have you, and that's understandable. But marketing plays a major key in anything we do. Most of you guys out there in the dog game understand, when you're out there trying to hype up your puppies or what have you, there's a lot of marketing involved. So you can imagine when we're talking about an institution as such when we're trying to go across the country. Like any business, and understand business, what you want to do is you want to build and sell. Maybe there's a possibility we sell, and so we're looking for investors that understand that we're all taking a gamble, we're all taking a chance. I'm not interested in getting involved with people that are like with the mafia mindset. Here's the money, and then people that are hungry. We need people that are real investors, and investors that understand that if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. If you don't have the skills to come alongside and be an effective marketing person, then let's not waste nobody's time. What I'm looking for is real investors that understand that we build, and when we sell, we'll let the chips fall where they must. The numbers are already in place or what have you, so if there's any serious inquiries, hey, let's get it. Now, that being said, let's get to the bully game. I understand that this is an audience for many that are in the bully game, and I've had the privilege of training many bullies, throughout the years, and there's misconceptions or what have you, and there's certain expectations that are unrealistic to many. Unfortunately, you have these dogs that if you would look at them in humanity is like trying to get a dwarf individual, like a dwarf. Is it proper to say midget?
No, small
people, small person, what have you. Can you imagine trying to get a small person to try to do something like a LeBron James? It's unrealistic. And so what I find in the industry when it comes to the bully game is I get a lot of requests for like protection type dogs. I used to be a correction officer. I was a correction officer for 10 years. And as confident as I am with myself or what have you, and how healthy I may feel, whatever, I'm not naive. Being as short as I am, it would be more feasible for a convict to try me rather than another individual that's 6'2", 6'5", or what have you. Why? Because they'll feel like they'll have a better chance with me. I say that to say this, I get a lot of requests for the bullies to be protective dogs. And I think for the type of investment you guys make in the bully game, I think it's not a wise decision, because again, why invest in a down a track, down a lane, down an aisle in protection when you're looking at a dog that has a probability of being kicked or pushed around a lot better, a lot quicker than a Rottweiler, let's say. See the difference? There's a difference. So I'm here to make money. I'll train your dog in the realm of protection, but I would try to educate you and try to gear you towards another breed that will be more proficient. I get people that will buy a Dutch Shepherd off of me, which is one of my current breeds right now, and what they'll do is they'll buy that breed to protect their stock of bullies. Why? Because the type of investment you guys are making in the bully game, it doesn't make sense to try to get that little dwarf animal to try to do what is expected for a Rottweiler. Understand? Good.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I do hear a lot of people talking about wanting to protection train the bullies. I don't see that happening either, bro.
Yeah,
I tell them quick, like, man, these dogs are so passive. Yeah. If somebody was to break in your house, they might help take your stuff. Like, hey, come on, take me too. Why you leaving me? So
I think, let me interject. I think part of the misunderstanding or the hopes is a lot of times, because you got a lot of these different breeds, and somewhere down the line you get a lot of these thick game dogs. Sometimes you get a lot of these dogs, not a lot, but you get some that are probably have a little bit of that game drive in it. And so you may have a litter of 10 or what have you, and one have that game, and all of a sudden you have that expectation. And it's like, I understand it, because we all have our own personal dogs, or what have you. There's no dog like our dog, you know what I'm saying? And that's where you have to kind of be mature and decipher the difference, because as much as you want to believe that you have the best of the best, sometimes you have to be realistic and understand that the dwarf is not going to be what a Rottweiler is.
Right. Okay. I know one of the questions I have for you is, in your field, do you think there's any type of training that will benefit the show owner, the shower type of a bully breed? as far as it comes with the handling in the ring, the stacking in the ring, just the listening part, the obedience part. Like I see some of your dogs, like you tell your dog to go, he'll run out the ring and go get on his post.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm definitely any round. I mean, every dog has a potential of being trained, no matter what breed, no matter what size or what have you. You made a good point. You're talking about the ring. They're very proficient in the ring. I mean, that's where you guys capitalize when you're trying to hype an animal, what have you. So, I would definitely say I see a lot of you already doing the stack. You know what I'm saying? The routine. People don't realize it takes 3,000 hours to create that push button dog, that machine. Even though the dog is proficient, you know, within a few weeks, maybe a few months, a push button dog is a dog that the child can come and tell the dog to do something, the dog's gonna do it. Not just the owner, what have you. So 3,000 hours is about a three-year investment when you're looking at like a 40-hour week on average. Just like a person, if you want to be an expert at whatever, cutting hair, cutting lawn, doing whatever you choose to do in life, you have to invest about 10,000 hours, which is equivalent to about the same amount of time. So I would say, you know, as far as, you know, the attention or what have you, a lot of food manipulation. Now, the misconception with the food manipulation, specifically with the bully breeds, is what I find in the last couple of years that I've been dealing with the bully game, is that there's a lot of hype in the puppy, which requires a lot of weight because of the breed type, right? Now, as a trainer, I'll use a lot of food manipulation, bringing the dog's weight down slightly, so then there's a conflict there. I look at the long term. A lot of the breeders or what have you, they look at the immediate moment. They try to hype the dog from day one. And so part of the breed look has a lot to do with the, you know, with the girth or what have you. And so to kind of capitalize on that, there's a lot of consumption of food. Whereas for me, when there's an expectation of performance, I retain the food. Because what I understand is genetically the animal is there. Whereas I don't mind waiting a year as a dog trainer to get that girth back, to get the look or what have you. What I'm looking for is control.
Right.
What I'm looking for is that level of obedience and respect. You understand what I'm saying? And so that's where, if you gotta know what you want, you have to have that one dog that you're willing to sacrifice and take a chance with, to kind of get what you want, which is, you know, you have a litter where you're building on the hype from day one. You have to have that one puppy and see if it's cost effective for your vision to say, okay, here, take this dog, let's see what we can get out of him. And you may lose him for a year or so before you get, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day, what I'm looking for is control, obedience, respect, versus just that overall girth. That breeder is really promoting,
Right.
and trying to capitalize.
Pushing the dog with the size. So that's understood. That's understood. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that you know, sometimes in order to get the best results, you got to sacrifice something.
Definitely.
But you're not sacrificing something that you can't get back. You're sacrificing something temporary to get to a goal, a common goal.
Exactly.
So I mean, that's pretty much it right there, man. In a nutshell, man. Great guy right here, real stand-up brother, real stand-up guy, man. I've been down to his facility. I don't think I've been down to the new one.
No, the new one is fairly new, so we just.
I don't think I've been down. I haven't been down to the new one yet. I was down to the last location. And, man, I tell you, man, when you see these dogs, it's some of the amazing. I mean, it's amazing. Like you looking at the dogs and they standing up on all fours, and it's crazy. Like it's real amazing, man. So definitely, man, if you're out there and you're looking for a great trainer, then look no further. Also, I know you have dogs that you do have available that's trained.
Yeah, we always have dogs on deck. You know, if you need a dog for the sake of protecting your camp or what have you, I normally have several dogs on deck that can supply that need for you. Just feel free to contact me by way of BAM or what have you, and I'll be more than glad to assist you in any kind of way. On a different note, I am, and this is like surprising and shocking to many, I am a certified international chaplain, certified by or sanctioned by the Supreme Court, sworn in or what have you. And I say that to say this. sometimes in life we go through issues, right? It's life, it's humanity. It is what it is. We all go through trials and tribulations. And sometimes you don't know who to go to, right? I'm held to confidentiality. And so I understand that a lot of times it's better to go with somebody that has some kind of commonality with you. Being that most of you all are in the dog game, and I'm in the dog game to a degree. Sometimes through a commonality as such, you'll feel more comfortable dealing with a person like myself with such situations that require a high level of confidentiality. So hypothetically, let's say, you know what, the dog is stressing us out, and because of it, we're having marital issues or what have you. The only thing is, because of my status, it has to be from a specific angle. Unfortunately, I don't have a history in Islam, in Egyptology, or what have you. I have a history in the Bible. You can be a Catholic, a Christian, whatever. Anything that deals with a Holy Bible, that's the premise in which I come from, and that's the premise in which I counsel it. So if you're ever in a predicament in life where you need, to save a marriage or having issues with children or what have you need a counselor, I'm sanctioned by the law, to hold confidentiality and give you the best advice feasible. So I just threw it out there. A lot of people don't know that side of me. But I'm very adamant about that. So when it comes to my personal convictions on that realm, as well as with the dogs, I'm very adamant and very, very serious about both those two angles. So that's just a bonus. And again, it's just life, unfortunately. And if I get a phone call, I understand that I'm held to that confidentiality.
I think that's important. I think that's also vital, because a lot of times people don't know, and that's good that you mentioned that, brother. Because I know we got a lot of stuff going on right now with bullying and suicide and stuff like that, and it's a lot of times because people don't feel like they have an avenue,
right.
And they don't have somebody that they can go talk to, and I think that's very good, man. That his brother just pretty much opened himself up to you guys to take advantage of, so that we don't have to hear that reason or that excuse, or I have nobody to talk to, nobody wants to listen to me. We have brothers like that's here, that want to hear you, that want to listen to you. So I really appreciate you sharing that with people. Definitely take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. It's sometimes just a simple conversation can change your whole outlook on everything that you may feel is going wrong or not going up to your likeness. So I would definitely take advantage of that, man. So, hey man, you guys get it all right here, man. I love having these brothers sit here with me and share some of their knowledge and some of their passions and just general information with you guys. We don't mind doing that, man. Like, I hear a lot of people say the game is to be sold, not told. Exactly. Well, we like to tell it. We selling it by sharing it. You understand? So take advantage of that. And we don't keep you long. We keep it real brief and short and to the point. Huge salute to my wife over there. Got them pots rattling again this morning. Got my stomach doing jumping jacks and backflips over here. Keep looking to see if anything coming out them pots. I don't see nothing coming out them pots yet, but we're gonna get ready to turn y'all loose, man, and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna finish our conversation over a nice fat plate of chicken and waffle this morning.
There we go.
Chicken and waffle this morning. So again, man, we coming at you with love, man. Every week. Tune in every Sunday morning. We're gonna have a different topic and we're gonna have a different guest every Sunday. Truly honored to have my brother Eric here come down and take time to sit down with me this morning. Please go visit our website, damnrawdiet.com, man. Also go follow us on IG at damnrawdiet. You can also follow us on Facebook at damnrawdiet as well. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend. Share it to a friend. Tell your grandma, your mama, your uncles, everybody, man. We're going to have something on here for them too. I guarantee you. You just watch. You just watch and wait. We're going to check out these pots right quick and see what they got going on over here, man. See what she got going on over there in the land. Okay. got these waffles jumping out. Got these waffles going down over here. We got the chicken frying. So yeah, chicken and waffles, man. Chicken and waffles. Again, man, y'all stay safe until the next time. Much love, man.